Alright, people. I might be live right now. Give me just a second, though, to get everything set up, because we're about to host a builder-based tournament. Um, 1 second. Here, let me pop out the chat over here. By the way, I probably won't be able to really read the chat during this live stream. Just a heads up. So, like, I'm not ignoring you guys. I just can't really read the chat because I'm gonna have to be, like, commentating on people's attacks. But, yeah, feel free to enjoy. I'm about to get on the phone with Fury, also the best builder-based player in the world, and he's going to be co-hosting this tournament with me. Okay. And welcome, people. I'm about to call him right now. Okay. Let's see if this all works. Yo, can you hear me? Fury? I can't hear you. Let me try to call you back. Hello? I can't hear you still. I don't know why. All right, let me try to restart my Discord. Let me see what's going on. Stand by. Technical issues. Okay. I still can't hear you. I don't know why. This is not good. I'm not sure what to do because I can't hear you. But what we're gonna do in today's stream is a builder race tournament. I'm just trying to get on the phone with Fury right now. Anyways, let me show you guys the bracket real quick. So basically, this is what the bracket's gonna look like. I'm not sure what to do because I can't hear Fury, but we'll figure that out momentarily. Right now, what I want to show you guys is this. You should be able to see my screen. So if we take a look over here, this is who is going to be playing. We have, it looks like 16 matches here. First will be Atomics versus Dev, and then we have like Big Daddy versus Devil, and it keeps going. We have like 16 matches. I am playing in the last match, and then the winners of each match will face each other in the next round, and we will keep going until there are only 2 people left. Then we're gonna do the same exact thing tomorrow, and then the winners will have like 16 matches again tomorrow, and the winners will face off again tomorrow, like in the final round. But let me first try to figure out why I can't hear Fury on the phone. Alright, I still can't hear you. For some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, let me read the chat for a second real quick. Oh, and we got everybody in here. Who's versus Devil? Big Daddy is. Okay. I might just have to cast this by myself, because I don't know why I can't hear Fury, but it's not working. Hello? Yeah, I still can't hear you. I don't know what to do. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why, but I can't hear Fury today, so I guess I'm just gonna have to cast it by myself, and we'll figure it out for tomorrow. Don't worry, guys. Tomorrow, I will have Fury on the phone, but for some reason, I just can't hear him right now. So, I don't want to waste your guys' time. I will quickly walk you guys through the rules, unless these guys have already started the tournament. I don't think they've started. But I'll quickly walk you guys through the rules. So it's basically here, let me read it off my screen real quick. Here is the rules. So each player gets 1 attack, and the higher percentage wins. Obviously, if the percentage is equal, the higher stars will win. And if both the percentage and stars are tied, like if both players get 200%, then we're going to play Noah's Ark as a tiebreaker. So both players, if you don't know what Noah's Ark is, you both have to, we both have to use 6 different troops. Just whatever 6 troops you want, but all 6 of your army camps have to be different troops. So it would be something like, I don't know, like that. And you would have to, I'm pretty sure it means in stage 2 as well, you're going to need 6 different troops. So that will be very interesting. If we keep tying, we're going to make it difficult by having to play Noah's Ark. And then just the loser gets eliminated. It is single elimination. And we will start any minute now. I think we're just waiting for Zaki or something. But yeah, that is the situation. Just join a VC with Fury now. That is what we were trying to do, but for some reason I can't hear him on my end, and I don't know why. Time doesn't matter. The time does matter. We're going to play one match at a time. The first two people playing are Atomics and Zaki, or Atomics and Dev, excuse me. I'm going to ask him when we're starting. Who is Zaki guy? Never heard of him. He is another builder base YouTuber. He is Indian. When are we going to start? It is a very good question. All right, Fury is still trying to figure out how we can get on the phone, so we're gonna keep trying. Hello? I still can't hear anything. I think it's an issue on my end because like I don't hear anything at all. So I think it's an issue on my end. I don't know why. But we'll get this figured out for tomorrow. I don't know if the chat can hear you, but I can't hear you. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna just talk to you guys while I wait for Zaki to figure everything out. Yeah, I don't know how to fix the call with Fury right now. I'm not quite sure. I would have to like end the stream, and I don't want to do that right now. Welcome guys to the stream. So if you're just tuning in right now, we're doing a builder base tournament. I'm just waiting for these people to start. Okay, I guess Dev is going versus AJ. I don't know. I will show you guys the bracket real quick. Well, I think with it. Oh, actually, wait. Never mind. I think they're about to start. All right, yeah, I guess they're starting right now, so never mind. I'll show you guys the bracket later. Gavin, look at what sound you get. Maybe you just don't get Discord sound. It usually works. I don't know why, but we'll figure it out after this stream together. But it looks like I don't know what's happening. It's a little bit unorganized, I'm not gonna lie. But okay, it looks like we're gonna start off with Mr. Merciful AJ attacking Dev over here. I didn't even know AJ was in the tournament, but I guess he is. And so the rules, there's one big rule over here. You cannot use the same army again. So you have to use a different army every single round. And so you have to be creative. And it looks like AJ is definitely being very creative with 2 cannon carts and 4 camps of minions. I don't know what this plan is, but I think it's actually good. He's going to use the cannon carts to remove the Mega Tesla and the Roaster, it looks like. And this base is definitely a little bit underleveled. I don't think most of the bases will look like this. I'm pretty sure like 99% of them will be maxed out. But I'm pretty sure AJ should be able to destroy this base. He's got the battlecopter charging up to full ability with like nothing nearby. And it's looking amazing at this point. Bro, what is this base? I am not sure. I didn't know that this base was going to be in here. But it is. And he's got still, what is this, 11 minions to deploy? Although it looks like he is about to lose a cannon cart if he moves that one up. So it looks like he's going to have to keep that cannon cart there for the rest of this attack. And yeah, this is looking amazing. This is definitely going to be a 6-star. He's got pretty much his entire army alive besides a couple of minions. So that was a very nice start to this. We're going to still watch his stage 2, even though it should be completely crushed. And here comes this nice ×4 button. So this new ×4 button will be a lifesaver in this tournament. He's going to bring more minions in stage 2. This will be very, very interesting. Even more minions. I thought you had to be maxed. I thought so too, but I think you just have to be a Builder Hall 10. All these players who aren't maxed are probably going to be eliminated very quickly. Like, I don't think they'll be making it past the first round if their base is not maxed. We will see. He's using cannon carts to remove firecrackers, which then in return is going to allow the minions to stay alive for pretty much the entire attack. He's finding some Teslas now, but I don't think it will be a big deal at all. Yeah, it looks like he is still going to be just fine. And this is a great way to start off this tournament with a beautiful 6-star by Merciful AJ. And yes, with only one firecracker remaining, the base is going to stand no chance at all. Now, I believe now Dev will have to attack AJ. And if he doesn't get a 200%, he will be eliminated from this tournament. So now it will be Dev's turn. And good luck to Dev over here. He may not be maxed defensively, but it appears he is maxed offensively. So he has just as much of a chance on offense as anybody else does. Let's see what he's got. Does he have what it takes to take down AJ's base over here? It looks like he's going to play 5 baby dragons and 1 cannon cart. Very classic strategy, very reliable strategy, to be honest. Assuming he doesn't get trapped, that is. This is a very versatile strategy because you can really start from anywhere if you just play it properly and don't kill the cannon cart. You can start from pretty much any angle. Okay, interesting. Let's see how this goes. The cannon cart will get good value, although it's usually not recommended to start your cannon cart on the opposite side of your battlecopter. It can still work, it's just not usually recommended. Oh, baby dragon going unraged is not ideal, but it should be back to being raged. Oh no, he wastes a baby dragon ability. Alright, this attack is going to be a little bit rough now. He has wasted 1 baby dragon. Unfortunately turned to hit the guard post, and he was not expecting it. And he unfortunately wastes 2 baby dragon abilities. Now, this is going to be really difficult to recover with wasting 2 baby dragon abilities. And now he needs to save this copter really fast, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to save the copter. This one is not looking too good for our friend Dev. I don't know if he can do this, and yeah, that is not the right baby dragon placement. Unfortunately, this attack is not going to go through, but it was a good effort, to say the least. But yeah, this attack is just not going to go through. All right, so who is next? That's a good question. I'm trying to adjust my sound settings right now so we can hopefully get Fury on the call. Not sure. All right, let's see if I can adjust my settings while we're waiting for the next match to start. Wait, I might have got this figured out. Let me just see. Hello. Are you talking? I still don't think I can hear you. I just adjusted my sounds on OBS, tried to fix it, but I still hear nothing. This is very weird. All right, it looks like the next match is about to start. Any second now. Okay, looks like Jack Sparrow versus Noseboy is the next match. So Noseboy is attacking Jack over here. And he has to use a different army every time. This is the key rule for this tournament, is that you cannot use the same army once, like 2 times. Like, I don't think you can even use it 2 times at all. Looks like he's going with 6 baby dragons. 6 baby dragons is a very, very powerful army if you play it properly. Never mind, he is changing to P.E.K.K.A.s with cannon carts. Alright, this is definitely a good strategy. Yeah, Fury, I don't know what to do about the call right now, unfortunately. As much as I wish we could get it to work, it doesn't want to work right now. Anyways, he is starting 1 cannon cart to remove, it looks like, the double cannon over here, testing for traps. Very smart play. Being very safe and testing completely with these traps, using 2 barbarians to test for traps. Probably worth it. Now, I'm assuming he also wants to take down the roaster with this cannon cart, but he just has to tank this lava launcher first. If he can get both the roaster, the double cannon, and this Tesla, that will be some very, very good value. Let's see how he does this. Perfect. He's got the battle machine to tank the lava launcher. Very well played. And now he's moving up the cannon cart to take down the Tesla and the roaster. That is a very nice cannon cart. And it looks like a pretty good bomber as well. Bomber, unfortunately, doesn't open up the walls to the giant cannon compartment. But I don't know if that will really matter in the end. It's still looking very good at this moment. Yeah, this is looking amazing. This was a very good plan by Noseboy over here. He looks like he's going to have pretty much his whole army alive, and he gets a really good bomber bounce and just goes ahead and puts it in 4 times speed. This was a very, very interesting attack and very nice to see. He just completely overkilled that base, only losing the giant and a few barbarians. Now, in stage 2, I'm not sure what he's going to do. If it was me personally, I would just bring 2 baby dragons. But he might try to make it more complicated or more complex. Yeah, he's bringing some archers. Very interesting. I'm assuming he's probably going to use the archers right here to remove these 2 firecrackers, because there's a big weakness right over there. Yep, right as I predicted, where he can just take down 2 firecrackers for free with some archers. Very good base recognition over there. And now, with the cannon cart removing 1 firecracker, the archers removing 2 firecrackers. 1 Tesla is upgrading. That leaves only 2 firecrackers left on the base, so this should be a piece of cake for him. He's going to combine the battlecopter ability with a baby dragon ability to take down 1 firecracker, and then just rail the rest of the base with his P.E.K.K.A.s. So it looks like Noseboy will be staying in this tournament. The question is, can his opponent match this? Can his opponent also put up a 200% attack? Or will he be eliminated? Let's see what he's got. Gavin, how about call on a phone? It sounds very bad quality if I call on a phone on stream. I've tried it before. It just doesn't sound good. Like, I have to call you from the computer. Alright, this is a new base that I've just started seeing this season, actually. A lot of people are using this base this season, and I've never seen it before this season, so let's see if he can take it out. I'm not exactly sure who built it. Maybe somebody in the chat knows, but he looks like he is playing Night Witches, which is a very, very interesting strategy. So, with Night Witches, your main goal is to remove the Giant Cannon, the Roaster, and the Expo. And he does not really appear to be going after those defenses. So I'm not sure how this is going to go, because those 3 defenses are what will kill the Night Witches. So he needs to really prioritize going after the Giant Cannon, the Roaster, and the Expo. He's going to have to place the 2 baby dragons in a way to take down those defenses. And he has another plan. Let's see if his plan works. He appears to be leaving those defenses up until the end. So this will be very interesting if he can somehow make this work. It would not be how I would approach the base, but maybe it will work. We will see. Copter ability was questionable. I think that copter ability might have actually just killed his copter. And I'm not going to lie, guys, this is not what you want to see with a Night Witch attack. You do not want to see the Giant Cannon, the Roaster, and the Expo alive all the way until the end. Because, yeah, they end up just killing the Night Witches. Unfortunately, that attack did not go through. It was a good effort, though. It was a good effort. So, as of right now, Noseboy and AJ have advanced to the next round. Now, I'm not sure who is up next. I think Zaki will tell us right now in the chat. Alright, Zaki told me to check the brackets on the website. So, let's take a look at the brackets. He has shared this bracket that he's made with me. I'm not quite sure how to use this website, but as soon as I figure it out, I will share it with you guys. The bracket is... Okay, here is the bracket. Here is the bracket. Let me turn on my desktop or my display for you guys. So you guys should be able to see my screen now. And then if we take a look at this bracket over here, it's not really updated yet, but here are the matches. So it looks like... I'm actually not sure who is going up next, but it's either Devendra versus Wolf or Wool-X, or Big Daddy versus Devil. I'm thinking that this is Who is playing next? Devil versus AAA. Okay. Well, let's get back to the game. And it looks like Devil is attacking AAA over here. Let's see what he's got. We do have a fully maxed out base this time. This will be interesting. However, it looks like the attacker is not fully maxed out with some underleveled barbarians and archers. That shouldn't make a huge difference, though. I don't think that would be anything detrimental. Let's see what his plan is. This is actually a very interesting base that I myself have never seen before. Let's see what he plans to do with this base. Looks like he is bringing a homemade army with baby dragons, cannon carts, a giant, and the battle machine. Alright, this is going to be a very interesting plan. I'm not even sure where he's planning to use this. Okay, looks like he's going with... Looks like he's trying to snipe the Expo and the Roaster with these cannon carts, and then finish off the rest of the base with baby dragons. Now, he will get the Expo, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get the Roaster. Oh no, I think he has made a detrimental mistake, guys. I am not going to lie. I think the lava launcher has locked onto the cannon carts. And now he is in some trouble. Yes, he is in a lot of trouble. He's lost the cannon carts. And now he has to take down the rest of the space with just 3 baby dragons. This is not going to be easy at all. But he did make a big mistake accidentally moving the cannon carts in range of the lava launcher. And he could still recover this. It looks recoverable at this point. He needs to prioritize taking down this Mega Tesla and also keeping his troops alive. I don't know if that was the right play right there. It looks like he's going to end up killing his baby dragon and now failing the attack, unfortunately. One small mistake. Moving the cannon carts in range of the lava launcher ruined this attack. And he is not going to get the 6-star there. Messed his cannons. Yes, he messed up his cannon carts over here. Gavin, you didn't sleep? I did sleep. I woke up like 2 hours ago. Now it looks like AAA... or AAA, there's like 5 A's in his name, will be up against whoever just failed this attack. Will be up against TB Devil. Check brackets in the website. Alright, I'm gonna have to like refresh the website. But let's watch AAA's attack over here. Now, he is using a very, very popular base. In fact, I personally love using this base. This is one of the bases that I find to be hardest for P.E.K.K.A.s, and he is going right into it with P.E.K.K.A.s. So this base, there is a bad habit, or the P.E.K.K.A.s have a bad habit of walking around the outside of this base. So the question is, will he be able to funnel his P.E.K.K.A.s inside the base, or are they going to walk outside? Looks like they are going inside, which is very good news for him. Looking pretty good so far. He's got all his troops going inside. The Mega Tesla is still alive, which is not ideal, but it looks like it's about to go down right here. So this is looking promising. Oh, I don't know. Now it's kind of falling apart, but it looks like he will have enough to make it past stage 1, and all he has to do at this point is make it past stage 1 because his opponent already failed his base with a low percentage 2-star. So even if he failed the attack right here, or he needs a 2-star, but all he needs is a 2-star, and he will be advancing into the next round. Now, this will be very interesting to see if he can get the 6-star. I don't believe he's going to be able to get the 6-star. He is going to have to take down the stage 2 with just 2 camps, which is possible, but very, very difficult. It won't matter in the end, though, because he is still making it into the next round. But let's see if he has what it takes to take down this with just 2 camps. There is a couple different ways to take down this stage 2 with 2 camps. Let's see what he's thinking. He's bringing cannon carts. I would have bought baby dragons, but let's see if he can make this work with cannon carts. Alright, so it looks like he is going for the safe 5-star. This approach is pretty much just guaranteeing that he will get the 5-star because he won't be able to 6-star, has no troops for these corner buildings, so he will end up running out of time in the end, but oh, if he doesn't kill his cannon carts, at least then he will get the 5-star. Actually, I believe this is a 4-star attack because he will get this double cannon, will bring him to 145%. He will then get the Otto's outpost, will bring him to 149, but the Zappies will kill the cannon cart before they're able to get another building. So he's going to get a 4-star attack here, but he still advances into the next round. You have another idea, Fury? We can try. I think it's just something wrong with my settings. I'm not sure exactly what, but we have to mess around with it, like probably off stream. All right, let me see if I can find the updated brackets while we wait for the next attack to start. Perfect. Okay, so I've got the updated brackets now. If we take a look at the screen over here, you guys will be able to see Asher and Noseboy will be facing off, not in the next round, but they've both made it to the semifinals, and AAA has made it to the, not the semifinals, but the next round. So the winner of this next round will end up facing AAA in the next round, and then the winner of this round will face either Noseboy or Asher in what will be like the semifinals. I'll try to show you guys the brackets in between, like as many matches as I can. But let's get back to the game. I believe a new match is starting soon. No in-game sound. Yes, that has been an issue for a while on my channel, and it's kind of difficult to fix. So I'm not going to be able to fix that right now. All right, I'll let Zaki decide who is going next. I'm not entirely sure on that, but we will see. Whoever posts a friendly challenge will be going up next. All right, it looks like Ajubai is up versus TB Devil. I believe so. Now, this is another very, very popular base. Or, wait, this guy just attacked. Hold on. We've got some cheaters, or not cheaters, but a mistake. Yeah, this was the guy who just attacked. So it is Devil Altaf versus Ajubai. This is what this round will be. So Devil Altaf will attack Ajubai's base in just a minute. Devil Altaf is apparently working now, so that might actually just lead to a disqualification. We will see what happens. He might just have to do this attack at work. Alright, Zaki says it will be Agent 47 versus Ajubai, and I guess the other guy is disqualified because he's at work. Alright, here goes Ajubai against Agent 47. Now, I believe Ajubai is a dropship minion player. I think he also knows how to use P.E.K.K.A.s, but I haven't actually seen him use anything else besides dropship minions and P.E.K.K.A.s. So this will be very interesting to see how this goes. It looks like he is selecting dropship minions. Yes, this is the strategy he is most comfortable for, or most comfortable with. So this should go fairly well for him. I'm sure he's attacked this base a million times. Myself, personally, I have no idea how to use this strategy, so this will be interesting for both of us. I'm pretty sure the main fundamentals with this strategy is you want to charge up your battlecopter to level 3 ability without taking any damage. And then you also need to use minions, as you can see here, to funnel out outside buildings so that you can get your troops to go right into the middle of the base. Now, he does need his battlecopter to stay alive, so he's investing a minion here to help speed up this copter to make sure that it stays alive from the archer tower, which is actually a very smart decision. He's wasting quite a lot of time. However, this is also a very fast strategy. So he's wasted almost half of the attack. Not even wasted it, but he's used almost half of the attack just to set up this initial copter. And the air bombs unfortunately locks onto the copter. I don't think that's what he wanted. He's just putting it right into 4 times speed. He's that confident that this is going to be crushed. And he is absolutely right. This is completely crushed. So he is a very good dropship minion player. But there is an issue, is that he won't be allowed to use this strategy again. So he's going to have to figure out something else for the next stages. It's an interesting investment to use your best strategy in the first round. I don't think that's what I will be doing. I think I will save it for a little further into the tournament. But this is looking very promising. He's got the bats going up there to tank these firecrackers and a bunch of night witches. When you've got like 3 night witches with abilities, stage 2 tends to go down fairly easily. Copter ability to take down the zappies. And I don't want to call it too early, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be crushed. Yes, very good attack here by Ajubai, using the army that he is most comfortable with. Now, Agent 47 will have to match this 200%. If he doesn't also get a 200%, he will unfortunately be eliminated from this tournament. Let's see what he's got. Does Agent 47 have what it takes to get the 200%? Here goes Agent 47 up against Ajubai. He is actually using the exact same base as Ajubai was just using, but the battle doesn't seem to be loading, so let's go into it again. Now, I don't know why it's not loading. Sometimes it happens with this game. This is a very popular, very common bug where sometimes you just can't watch it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh my app because I don't know if this is an issue on my side or his side, but for some reason we're not able to watch it. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So he's using the exact same base if we're able to watch this attack. And it looks like he is going to play P.E.K.K.A.s. Nope, he's changing to battlecopter. What is his plans here? He's got the battlecopter. He's also going dropship minions. Interesting. Except this time he does not bring a Night Witch. There's 2 different ways of playing dropship minions. You can either bring the Night Witch or not bring a Night Witch. And this guy is essentially just copying or doing the same strategy as Ajubai did, just without the Night Witch. Let's see if he can make this work. He's literally doing the exact same thing. Let's see if he has what it takes. I guess that this is the best way to take down this base with dropship minions. I don't really use this strategy, so I don't know much about it, but apparently this is probably like the most common approach for this base. Feel free to steal this approach, guys, if you happen to see this base. It apparently works very well. Oh, he's going all in with all the minions right now. This is like all or nothing. All the dropships going in as well. The real question is, does he have air traps or ground traps? Because some air traps here could seriously ruin this attack. Ground traps will probably make this go down very easily. And I don't really see any traps so far. Oh no, he definitely has some air traps. Okay, oh no, yeah, he had a lot of air traps. Oh man, unfortunately this attack is not going to go through. It was kind of hard to keep up there towards the end as he clicked the ×4 button. But it was a lot of air traps popping up towards the end and just killing all of his minions and everything. So unfortunately that attack does not go through. It was looking really good like 20 seconds ago, and then right at the end everything just died. Now we're about to see a very, very interesting match. It looks like Black is going up versus CRM, and CRM is a very, very popular, very common name in the builder base. That is Carrot Gaming. Carrot Gaming is one of the best players in this game, arguably the best player playing right now. He is insane. He uses strategies that you wouldn't even know existed. So we are going to see this attack. I always love to watch Carrot play. He gets a little bit of an underleveled base, but I always love to watch this guy play because he knows how to utilize every single troop to get like the most value out of every single troop. So we're going to see what he comes up with, what his plan will be here. I don't think this is a very good base. It's not a very good base. I won't lie to you guys. So this should be a very, very easy attack for Carrot over here. The best player in the game right now, you sure? I will say you both Fury and Carrot are the two best players in the game right now. He's going with a very interesting strategy. So using archers to remove the lava launcher, then setting up a cannon cart dive to, it looks like, take down the roaster, the Mega Tesla, and the double cannon. And then he's got the battle copter sent in from the very top to remove the giant cannon. And honestly, once that giant cannon is removed, the cannon carts can take down the rest of this base. This will be very... He should honestly just destroy this base because there is nothing that can kill the cannon carts at this moment in time besides this archer tower at the end, which will be dealt with the copter. He's now using a dropship to tank these defenses while a baby dragon comes in to deal damage to the defenses. This is just a fantastic plan right here. Yeah, the synergy between these troops is genius. To use the dropship there, tank all the defenses, then have the baby dragon damage everything. And he is easily destroying this base. Now, stage 2 should be a walk in the park for him, but let's see what happens. You never know. It looks like he's bringing hog gliders and barbarians. Wow. Okay. So he's bringing hog gliders and barbarians. I'm honestly not sure what these hog gliders are for. Maybe for the double cannon. Probably for the double cannon. And yeah, he's basically approaching the space from every angle. He's using cannon carts at the top, cannon cart at the side, battle copter from one side. So he's basically taking down the base from every angle. Now he's using, yep, there goes the hog glider on the double cannon, one on the multi-mortar. And he still has 5 barbarians. He hasn't even deployed yet. Wow, okay, yeah, this is just absolutely destroyed. Very well played. The question now is, can Black Killer over here match what Carrot Gaming did and also get the 200%? Let's see if he has what it takes. You are the guy who missed his cannons? We all watched that live. I'm very sorry that happened. It happens to the best of us. But let's see if Black Killer has what it takes to take down Carrot's base. Is he going with 6 P.E.K.K.A.s? No. Okay. He has changed his mind, bringing 1 bomber and 5 P.E.K.K.A.s with the battle copter? What is this plan? Wow, okay, he's got the battle copter with 5 P.E.K.K.A.s and a bomber. And his bomber is not even maxed out, so it does not one-shot a wall. This could work, I think. I'm not sure. It's a very interesting plan, but it honestly possibly could work. He's got P.E.K.K.A.s coming in from all different directions, which is exactly what you want to see. You want all your P.E.K.K.A.s to go inside the base from different directions. However, he did have 2 go outside the base. And yeah, you usually want the P.E.K.K.A.s all inside the base. Now his attack is sort of falling apart. He's got the P.E.K.K.A.s. He might still make it through. Let's see. No, it appears he's going to fall just short, unfortunately. It was a good effort. Unfortunately, just too many P.E.K.K.A.s walking around the outside of the base. And yeah, he just doesn't have enough to be able to pull through. But this was a good effort. Very close. All right. Let me check if the brackets have been updated by Zaki, and then I can show you guys. Yes, they have. All right, so if we take a look over here, the brackets have been updated. We have Astra and Noseboy moving on. They will face off in the next round after everybody is done over here. AAA and Ajibai and Carrot will face either Daniel 2 or Raw Z07, whoever wins this match. So it looks like Raw and Daniel will be playing next, and the winner of them will eventually have to face Carrot Gaming. Gavin, you sure you don't want to give a try to bad sound quality? The thing is, it's like really bad sound quality. Like, it doesn't sound good at all. Like, one of our voices is gonna be much louder than the other one. It's just not gonna seem professional. I would love to have you on the call, but it's just not working on my computer right now. We're gonna figure it out for tomorrow. I really think it's not gonna sound good, like if I would call you from a phone and then just have the phone next to my microphone. By the way, what is the winner's prize? So the winners, first and second place, both receive a gold pass, and third and fourth place are going to receive a mystery gift. I even have no idea what the mystery gift is, so I guess we will find out. So both first, second, third, and fourth are going to receive a prize. Oh, it looks like King of Clash versus Daniel will be facing. The quality is chopped. Yeah, it is. I think I tried to VC with you, AJ, once, and I had you connected on my phone, and it just didn't sound very good at all. It was, like, barely watchable. Anyways, we've got Daniel versus King of Clash. Let's see what he's got. So this is a very good base. It's definitely not underleveled or anything. It's a solid base. And his strategy looks like 2 cannon carts for baby dragons. This is a classic strategy. Tends to go very well if the cannon carts don't get trapped. Never mind, I spoke too soon. He's switching strategies. He's got a P.E.K.K.A., a giant, 2 cannon carts, 2 baby dragons. Now, I would assume he's using the baby dragons to remove the lava launcher. Usually when you have 2 baby dragons and you don't have the copter, you're using them to remove the lava launcher. Yes, that seems like exactly what he's doing. He's using cannon carts to clear the outside so that way he can sprinkle a baby dragon like on the air bombs and double cannon to take down this lava launcher. Oh no! He has made a mistake. 1 cannon cart is in range of the lava launcher. If he doesn't take down this lava launcher very fast, he's going to lose that cannon cart. He does recover, though, in time. He manages to move this cannon cart out of range, but now he has to deal with the guard post, and the guard post might end up killing his cannon cart. He saves it. He saves it. He pulls off a miracle and manages to save his cannon cart with the P.E.K.K.A. Very, very fast reaction timing. Although now I think he's moved his cannon cart in range of the Mega Tesla. I'm... Wait, the Mega Tesla goes down. No! The Mega Tesla goes down, but it takes down his cannon cart. That is going to cause a fail in this attack. I am almost 100% confident. Without that cannon cart, he's just not going to have a way to remove this back end of the base. Oh man, if he was just like a split second quicker there, he could have maybe kept that cannon cart alive. But yeah, without that second cannon cart, he just does not have a way to take down this double cannon and this giant cannon and stuff. Maybe he will. Hold on. There's a chance. There's a chance, guys. The thing I'm most worried about is time. He doesn't have time, and he still has to get all the way here to this corner building. Does he have the time? This is going to be really, really close. Oh, unfortunately, the cannon cart looks like it's about to die. It does. Oh, man. This was a very, very good plan. However, killing the one cannon cart pretty much ruined everything. This was a good plan. If that one cannon cart didn't go down, this would have been completely crushed, and he would have been looking very good going into stage 2. Unfortunately, as you guys can see multiple times today, one small little mistake has caused a fail. And I guess PA and Fury are facing off. Let's watch Fury. I'm kind of confused, but I don't know who's facing anybody right now. But it looks like Fury is facing PA. I don't know if this is part of the tournament. No, this is not part of the tournament. We're not going to watch that. I think they're just friendly challenging each other. This is the tournament. King versus Daniel. All that King needs is a 90% 2-star, or he needs a 94% 2-star to advance into the next round. And it looks like he's going with Night Witches. Alright, so with Night Witches, I pointed this out earlier because somebody, I think the first attack of this tournament was with Night Witches. With Night Witches, you want to take down the Giant Cannon, the Roaster, and the Expo very, very fast. And this is a very good copter position because what he is doing is going to take down the Roaster, the Expo, and the Giant Cannon very fast. So this is the correct spot to put your copter. Looking quite good at this moment in time. He's going to have to copter ability Giant Cannon. Oh, okay. Rough copter ability. He will get the Expo, but he will, in return, end up killing his Battlecopter. However, I think it is fine. He's still got those 3 defenses. As long as you get the Roaster, the Giant Cannon, and the Expo taken out, Night Witches can take down the remainder of the base. Copter even takes down the air bombs. This is looking not perfect, but good enough. He still has Night Witch abilities. He's going to have to use them, I think. He should use them. Yep, he's using one. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. This got really, really close towards the end. I think this is going to fail. Wait. No, it's not going to fail. He gets it with like 2 bats alive. Wow. Wow. And with that, he's going to be making it into the next round because his opponent did not clear stage 1. That was a close one. I thought for a second he wasn't going to make it past 90%, but I am wrong. At this point, it doesn't really matter what he does because he makes it into the next round, but I guess he's just going to experiment here and see if he can take down the space with just 2 camps. 2 bats, yeah, with just 2 bats, he makes it past stage 1. That was really close. I don't think he's going to be able to 6-star with this method because even if he gets everything taken out, there's still 2 corner buildings. So at the very best, he's probably going to get a 197%. You did not expect that? Yeah, that was close. That was very close. Or he actually will get both corner buildings, I believe, but he just won't have enough time. I think Battle Machine goes to the corner. Yes, he does actually get both corner buildings, and he goes ahead and puts it in 4 times speed. Never mind. Either way, it doesn't matter. He makes it into the next round. So we will be looking forward to seeing King of Clash in the next round with us. Have I played my attack? No. My match is actually the last one. So I believe there's like 6 or 7 more matches after this. I don't know. But my match will be the last one of the first round. Alright, I'm not sure who is going up next. Zaki, I'm assuming will tell us who's going up next. I will show you guys the brackets right now. So if we take a look at the brackets, it looks like, Zaki says Tajul versus Nostalgia. But this is what the brackets are looking like right now. We've got Astra and Noseboy advancing to the next round, AAA and Ajabai advancing to the next round, and CR Gaming and King of Clash advancing into the next round. Now, apparently it is Nostalgia and Tajul that are playing off next. At least that is what Zaki is telling me. I think that in the brackets it's not actually accurate right now, but it will be accurate after the first round. Not entirely sure on that. Yeah, it appears PA and Fury are just battling it off here just for fun, but that is not part of the stream, or that's not part of the tournament. Did AJ play his attack? Yes. AJ was actually first, and he did advance into the next round. Tajul versus Nostalgia. We're waiting for them to send some friendly challenges. As soon as they send the friendly challenges, we will start this next round. Oh, okay. It's actually Omkar versus Tajul is what is happening next, I think. AJ won the first round, right? Correct, he did. When am I playing? I'm playing the last round. Alright, any second now, the next round will start. How many battles happened? I think we have had 6 matches so far, I believe, or maybe 8. I can't remember. But the next match is about to happen as soon as Tajul presses this button over here. But as for how many matches have happened, we have had we have had 6 matches so far, so this will be the 7th match. Waiting for them to start. Alright, I don't know what's taking so long, but I think one of the opponents, or one of the guys, Tajul, is not online. Let me look if Tajul is online. Tajul is... is he even in the clan? I don't even see him in the clan. I don't think he's even in the clan, actually. So that's a little interesting. Can you name the players next to the round? Number 19 is Najul. Is Tajul? Did I miss him? Oh, this guy? I guess this is Tajul. Can you name the players who advanced to the next round? Yes, I will quickly name them. The players who have already made it to the next round is Asher, Noseboy, Ajubai, Carrot Gaming, King of Clash, and AAAA. Okay, Zaki says Kerala Boy versus Omkar because Tajul is not here. Here goes Omkar. Alright. Let's see what he's got versus this base. This base was actually quite popular just a few seasons ago, and there is a lot of different weaknesses in it, but it looks like he is going to play P.E.K.K.A.s. Yes. P.E.K.K.A.s. Okay. I personally have never tried to attack this base with P.E.K.K.A.s, so I don't know how this will go, but it obviously can go well if he plays it well. Oh no, rough bomber. Okay, he makes a pretty big mistake and places a bad bomber. But that shouldn't be the end of the world. I think he can still recover even with a pretty rough bomber like that. The issue, though, the issue is that the Mega Tesla compartment has not been opened, and that also he hasn't placed his battle machine. Okay, this is interesting. I don't think this is going to go very well at all, because ideally you're supposed to place your battle machine first. This one is not looking too hot, my guys. I think he forgot to place his battle machine. The battle machine is ideally placed first to charge up his ability to full, and it appears he forgot to place the battle machine. Okay. So now Kerala Boy just needs better than a 45% 1-star to advance into the next round. I think he's got this. All Kerala Boy needs is a 46% 1-star. Can someone accept Laughing Coffin into the clan? Let me look real quick. I think your name might be gone, might be out of the chat. Yeah, I don't think your name's in the chat anymore, unfortunately. It looks like we have another P.E.K.K.A. player. He's bringing an E-Wiz. So he's playing P.E.K.K.A. Spam, but with an E-Wiz. Now, there is really good E-Wiz value on this base in many different places. On the gold storage, the builder hall, even on the lab. There's a lot of different spots where he can put this E-Wiz. Looks like he's going for the builder hall. That will be a pretty solid E-Wiz. It should take down the giant cannon. Not really. I wouldn't really even say that's a great E-Wiz. He's just going to get the giant cannon, but it should be able to work. He should be able to make it work. And with this, he does make it into the next round because he just needed a 46% 1-star. This was actually a very, very nice attack. He's got majority of his troops alive, the E-Wiz at full health, the giant not even used the ability yet, and he has a bomber and a P.E.K.K.A. So this was actually a fantastic attack right here. This guy might be a competitor to look out for because that was a very nice attack. Now, let's see what he has in Stage 2. If it were me, I'd probably just bring 2 baby dragons. But let's see what he's got. Maybe he's going to try to play ground with the battlecopter. Looks like he is bringing hog gliders with the battlecopter and an E-Wiz. Very interesting. Questionable E-Wiz. To be honest, I think he's just having fun at this point because he knows he's already made it into the next round. So he's kind of just spamming everything everywhere. This might actually work. He's somehow managed to keep the Ewiz alive. He's going in Ewiz into Inferno mode, taking down the double cannon, and he has somehow managed to keep the Ewiz alive by using Hog Gliders to stun up that cannon that was about to kill his Ewiz. Very impressive use of the Hog Gliders here to keep that Ewiz alive, although now the attack is sort of crumbling apart, and I'm starting to question whether he has enough to take down the base, but it looks like he does. It looks like he does, and he will have enough time. That was a very impressive attack by first Corolla boy over here. That was not too bad at all. Who am I facing? I will be facing Toxie later on. Alright, I don't know who is next, but Zaki will tell us soon. While we're waiting to figure out who is next, let's take a look at the brackets again. So, this is what they are looking like now. Let's refresh the page real quick. These are the players who have advanced into the next round. We have Aster, Noseboy, Ajabai, AA, CR Gaming, King of Clash, and First Corolla Boy. And yeah, so we are 22% of the way done with today's tournament, I believe. So we're about a quarter of the way done, and we will be doing the same thing again tomorrow. That is the plan. All right, who's going next? I don't know. Zaki, who's next? Oh, they say I'm next. Okay. Let me confirm with them real quick. Okay, so I'm going in right now. I'm going to try my best to commentate, although I might not be able to commentate that well because I kind of need to focus as well with my attacks. So I'm going to try to commentate. However, I also need to focus. So this base over here, I know a really easy solution with 5 baby dragons and 1 cannon cart. I'm just not sure if I want to use that strategy first, because that's a strategy I've been wanting to save for later on into the tournament. No, we'll go ahead and use it, because I know it's really strong against this base. So we're going to use our 5 baby drag, 1 cannon cart against this base. And that just means I won't be able to use it further on into the tournament, which is totally fine. I like to put my cannon cart right there. We're going to wait a little bit for the cannon cart to take down whatever it needs to take down. We'll give it like 10 seconds. Just a little bit. I guess I can start copter now. Alright, Gavin, lock in. Lock in. And move up cannon cart to get the elixir storage. Perfect. And now we just need to be patient. Cannon cart does splash the archer tower for me, which is really nice. I'm going to start a baby dragon from that corner now to hopefully help me funnel into the Mega Tesla. Baby dragon here. Number 2's ability. Perfect. And now we just need to get baby dragon abilities onto that Mega Tesla, which looks like is going to happen. Perfect. And yeah, we actually take down his base with just 5 camps. Very, very nice. All right, there we go, guys. Just 5 camps for his base. I'll go ahead and put it in 2 times speed. This baby dragon might die, but that's okay if it dies. Doesn't really matter to me. Now let's see what his stage 2 looks like. Let's take a look. Okay, so this stage 2, we're just going to bring baby dragons and make it simple. Actually, no, I'm going to bring a P.E.K.K.A. Trust me, guys. I know how to get a really nice P.E.K.K.A. ability on this base. So we're going to go ahead and place the cannon cart. Let me check the range of the multi-mortar. Right over there, out of range of the multi-mortar. Perfect. Then I'm going to place this battlecopter. I'm going to wait a little bit. We're going to let that cannon cart just wait just a little bit for the cannon cart to do its thing. Then I will place the battlecopter right there in an interesting position to lock right onto that firecracker. And then the P.E.K.K.A. ability. There's a really good opportunity for a P.E.K.K.A. ability on this base. I'm going to wait until I need to use it, though. I guess we can put it in now, but look at this P.E.K.K.A. ability. Should take down the firecracker. Boom, look at that. Alright, now we're looking pretty good. I think my cannon cart should be able to reach this firecracker. I guess I got to move it up slightly, but there we go. We get that firecracker. I'm going to be purposefully late on this battlecopter ability so that I stay out of range of that firecracker. That is the plan. Then we'll have number 8 come in from this bottom corner. Click number 7's ability. And I think it is a wrap, guys. Let's just make sure we got this. Boom. Alright, let's put it in 4 times speed. Now the question is, can this guy do the same thing to me? Is he also going to 6-star me? It's a good question. I don't know what base to use. But I think we'll use this base. I think this base is good enough. What is his name? Who did I just take down? Okay, I don't remember his name, but we're just going to post the base. We'll see if we can take it out. Or we'll see if he can take it out. Let me read the chat for a second as well. What if both people get 6 stars? Then there is a tiebreaker round where we have to play Noah's Ark. We basically both have to use 6 different troops, and whoever does better will advance into the next round. Welcome, guys, to the stream. We're waiting for him to attack me. I don't know if he's, I don't know, like, what strategy he mains. Let me try to find out. Like, what is this guy's main strategy? Looks like he plays P.E.K.K.A.s. P.E.K.K.A.s are in his army camps. Let's see. We are waiting for him. I guess he's offline or something. I don't know. Alright, Zaki is going to call him, and we're going to figure out where he is. Disqualification? I don't know. I'm not the one who makes the rules, so we'll just see. Let me repost my challenge in the meantime. S.I. What is his name? S.I. Sajad? S.I. Sajad. Oh, here he goes. He's attacking me. Alright, let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. He's going dropship minions, it appears. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I thought he was a P.E.K.K.A player, but apparently I am wrong. Now, I actually did set some P.E.K.K.A traps, so he's probably going to destroy my base pretty easily. But let's see. Even if he just won 97%, then that will be a success for me. So let's see if he can do this. All right, looking good so far. Don't think anything's gone wrong. All the minions going in. He's got the dropships going in as well. Dropship tanks the air bombs. All good so far. I'm really hoping this guy fails, but we will see. I literally have 0 air traps on my base. It's all ground traps, so I think he's going to destroy me pretty easily. Maybe not. He's losing quite a few troops, you know. He did lose quite a few troops here. Is this going to be enough for him to get the 6-star in stage 2? Maybe. Possibly. There's a chance he fails, though. I'm really hoping he somehow manages to fail in stage 2. He's got, what is this, 5 minions, a dropship without ability, and the copter at full health. You know, he's probably going to destroy my stage 2, but we will find out. Alright, let's see what he does. I would assume he's going to bring 2 Night Witches. I think that's probably the best play for him. Or maybe Cannon Carts. Either Night Witches or Cannon Carts. Let's see what he decides to bring. I don't think anything else would make sense besides Night Witches or Cannon Carts. So far, he's got Giants and Archers selected. I'm not sure how he's going to use those. Not quite sure. Oh, he's going Night Witches. Okay, yeah, this is the classic approach. Copter there is interesting. He's probably going to Night Witch at the very top corner to tank the firecrackers for the copter. Let's see. Yep, Night Witch is at the very top corner. Now, is this going to be enough? Will this be enough? Let's see. He does lose 1 minion. That's a little mistake. But not the end of the world, unfortunately. Oh, he loses 2 minions. He's down 2 minions. And he still has to deal with the zappies. Can he make this work? Copter is alive still, unfortunately. Zappies are not really putting in work for me. And the Night Witches are also alive. Guys, I think he's going to get the 6-star. It's looking pretty good for him. I think he will get the 6. He does lose the Night Witches. That's good for me. Hold on. Does he get this or does he not? The Night Witch stays alive. The Night Witch stays alive. He's going to get it. This means that we'll have to go into a tiebreaker round. Going to have to play Noah's Ark against each other. Now, I'm actually not very good with Noah's Ark, so I'm a little bit worried. But I also don't think this guy is very good with Noah's Ark. So, this will be interesting. Now, for Noah's Ark, I don't even know how I would trap this, to be honest. Let me see. So, Noah's Ark round. Now, I coached you with Noah's Ark. You better 6. I will try my best. I will try my best. I'm not very good at it, but we'll try. Alright. Let me get some water. I think if I just make it past stage 1, we'll be just fine. I wonder if I have to do Noah's Ark in stage 2 also. I want to know before I do this. Okay. I guess we have to play Noah's Ark in stage 2 as well. Alright, boys. Let's think of something. Oh my goodness. Noah's Ark. I think I'm going to bring the copter. I feel more confident with that. And we'll definitely bring one baby dragon. We could maybe bring... Oh man, this is going to be really hard. Okay, honestly, guys, I got to just think of a plan real quick. And then once I think of a plan, we'll start. Oh man. Trying my best here to think of a plan. Oh man, okay. Let's try this. Let's just try this. Let's see how it goes. We find a Tesla at the top, which is really interesting. We find a copter bait. Oh my goodness. That is not good at all. I don't want to find a copter bait. That's not what I was looking for. I think I fail, guys. I think I fail this attack. Or maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Man, the copter bait was so unfortunate. Man, guys, your boy might be out already. The copter bait was unfortunate. Man, yeah, we're gonna time fail. Only 90%. Only 90%, unfortunately. Alright, that kind of sucks. But will he be able to beat my 90%? The copter bait really threw me off, guys. Man, really threw me off. Alright. Let's see. Will he be able to beat 90%? I honestly think he might not be able to get 90%. So we might have a chance, guys. Is he going to be able to get 90% 2-star? I'm honestly, okay, I'm kind of happy. Considering I hit a copter bait and we still got a 90% with Noah's Ark, I'm not too upset about it. Not too bad, not too bad. Nice try, bro. Thank you, thank you. I think I would have so got this if there wasn't a copter bait right there. When is he going to attack me? We are waiting for him. He is sniping you for sure. I mean, I think even if he knew my traps, it's still going to be really difficult for him. It's going to be really difficult. There he goes. He's attacking me. Alright, let's see what he's got with Noah's Ark. He has to use 6 different troops. This is going to be interesting, and he has to beat 90%. What is he thinking? I think he's still just trying to think of a plan. It's really hard to think of a Noah's Ark plan in 60 seconds. I won't lie to you guys. Like, you gotta really use those 60 seconds, and he's probably thinking right now, just like, what do I do? He's bringing 1 baby dragon. You need 6 different troops, sir. Sir. He needs... I don't think this counts, right? He needs to use 6 different troops. This is not Noah's Ark. Alright, well, let's see if he gets this, but this is not Noah's Ark. Does he get it, though? I think he gets it, but this is not Noah's Ark. Okay, I think I don't know. I think that's a disqualification, or maybe he gets to go again. Alright, I guess he's disqualified. I think we're just going on to the next round. So it's Jack versus Gunner San over here. This is not the real Gunner. This is a different Gunner. Alright, so it'll be Jack versus Gunner San. He did it on purposefully to check my traps. I don't think so. I don't know. AJ versus Gavin, yes. No, not AJ versus Gavin yet. Not yet. AJ versus Gavin in the semifinals. All right, here goes Jack against Gunner San over here. So it looks like he's going with Night Witches. And this base, I think Night Witches could definitely work on this base. Because we've got the roaster, what do you call it, Expo and Giant Cannon all pretty close together. And that's exactly what you want to look for when you're playing Night Witches. So although he is, I don't know, he's kind of making a gamble here. He's only bringing 2 baby dragons to take down the Expo, roaster, and Giant Cannon. If these 2 baby dragons don't take down all that, he's probably going to fail. I would have probably bought 3 baby dragons, because that's quite a bit for just 2 baby dragons to take down. But let's see if he can make it work. He didn't get too much value from those initial first 2 baby drags. And I think he just killed his copter without taking down the Expo. So he's going to be in trouble, because you see, when the Expo stays alive with Night Witches, it's not necessarily a huge deal. It's just that the bats are going to get 0 value at all. The Expo will instantly shoot down all of the bats. Like, the Night Witches themselves will be fine, but you see the bats will get no value here. He's going to get no tanking from these bats, because the Expo will shoot them down as soon as they pop out. So this is exactly why you need this. You need that Expo to go down. He unfortunately just got no tanking from the bats and was not able to secure this. So if Gunner over here gets more than a 76% 2-star, he will advance into the next round. All right, we're waiting for Gunner, San over here, and Jack. So Gunner, yeah, needs more than 76%, and he will make it into the next round. Here he goes. Let's see what he's got. So he gets actually a pretty under-leveled base. This should be pretty easy. You're going to face PA next. That will be an interesting match now. He looks like he's running 6 baby dragons. 6 baby dragons? Oh, never mind. He's changing to baby dragon hogs. Either way, baby dragons are very strong against this base. So this is a good selection because, as you guys can see, all of the important defenses, or at least the 2 most important ones, are right next to each other. Air bombs and Mega Tesla are your #1 priority with baby dragons. So when you've got them both right next to each other, it means you can get them both in one baby dragon ability. Let's see if we can pull this off. Noseboy base. Yes, Noseboy did create this base a long time ago, years ago, before I even started playing the builder base. Good baby dragons so far. He's playing this perfectly, to be honest, or pretty close to perfectly. He's got baby dragons going for the exact defenses he needs, and it's looking fantastic so far. I would probably copter ability the builder hall, but I don't think it really matters. I think he's still looking really good. Yeah, this baby dragon ability does get wasted, unfortunately, but he's still looking so good that I don't think it's really going to matter. He's just got to... Yeah, he barely even needs the hogs, guys. He barely even needs them. So this was a good attack right here. He honestly might not even need them if he copter abilities right now, but he didn't. He actually doesn't even need them. Where is the Expo? I knew something was missing from this base. So did he have no Expo? He must have the Expo in stage 2. I don't know. He uses 1 hog just to avoid a time fail, but this should be really easy for him in stage 2. He does have the Expo in stage 2, you know. Maybe this was a really smart plan by Jack over here to purposefully leave the Expo in stage 2, because the Expo does make stage 2 a lot more difficult. However, it is extremely underleveled, so I don't think it'll be that difficult. Looks like he's bringing cannon carts. Okay. Honestly, he should just bring baby dragons. Just because of how underleveled this base is, his baby dragons can one-shot these firecrackers. So he should just bring 2 baby dragons. I think bringing cannon carts is overcomplicating this. However, I'm sure they can also work. So let's see what he does. Looking good. Looking not too bad. Not too bad. He's got the copter going in from the left side, cannon carts from the right and from the bottom. He does need to be careful of this ground expo. Can't move his cannon carts too close, but he can move them up a little bit. He's really being cautious of that expo. I see him just barely inching this cannon cart up, and he moves it up too far. Oh my goodness. That that makes this harder. Now he's lost the cannon cart, panics and uses both hog gliders and the baby dragon to try save the cannon cart. Guys, I think he may have just failed this attack. He panicked when he lost. Now he's lost both of his cannon carts. Wow. Just like that, it went from looking amazing to everything going terribly wrong. However, it doesn't matter because he's still making it into the next round. His opponent failed him in stage 1. But that was everything fell apart really, really fast there. He will still be making it into the next round, though. That's all that matters. And now I think PA and Fury are playing. I don't know if that's part of the tournament, but I think they're playing. You know what would be really funny is if PA manages to defeat Fury in the first round. That would be a very unexpected loss, but you know, anything could happen. Mr. 6 Stars seems to be very confident that Fury is going to be eliminated. I don't know about that. If I had to bet on somebody, I would say Fury, based off of the fact that he has 8 number 1 placements. That's kind of hard to beat. Alright, here goes Fury. This is the best player in Builder Base history. 8 number 1 placements. Countless top 5 placements. Pretty much, he knows how to use everything. Let's see what he does. Show the bracket. I will show the bracket after this match. First, I want to see what Fury decides to do. Is he going to play it safe and use a common army, like 5 baby drags, 1 cannon cart? Yes. So he's going to be playing it safe here, starting off with a pretty classic army, not doing anything too complicated. Probably a wise decision. Interesting, investing a baby dragon for that is quite interesting. I don't know if I would have done that personally, but it seems to be working for him. He gets two Teslas taken out, moving up his cannon cart. He has to be very careful here, though, because there could be a push trap right next to that cannon cart. He needs to keep that in mind. If he loses that cannon cart, things could go bad. Apparently, there is no push trap, so he is just fine. All right, looking good. Looking all good so far. Good baby dragon ability, good battlecopter ability. Cannon cart can now take down the roaster. This is looking very nice. He's still got 3 baby dragons, although it's far from over. It's not over just yet. If I were to guess, he's going to have a lot of air mines, air bombs right by this Tesla, so he needs to keep that in mind. Usually when people trap baby dragons, they pair air bombs with Teslas. So he needs to be very careful and not lose. Yep, there was a lot of air bombs at the end there. He does lose the battlecopter. He loses a baby dragon. But he still has enough to be able to take down stage 2. This is still enough. He looks like he's going to bring an E-Wiz. Never mind, he's switched off of that. He's going 3 cannon carts. So he definitely still has enough. But those air bombs at the end did make this attack substantially harder. 3 cannon carts. So this will definitely 6-star if none of these cannon carts get trapped. However, if even 1 cannon cart gets trapped, it will become extremely difficult. So he's going to have to place them all in a very smart way to avoid traps. Let's see if he can manage this. He's got 2 coming in from a very odd angle. This is smart. You want to come in from odd angles, like not directly from the corner building. 1 from the very top. Oh no, the 1 from the very top. He has to use the baby dragon to keep that cannon cart alive. I think this is an issue. If he didn't use that baby dragon, he would have failed because the cannon cart dies. But now he's used the baby dragon, which means there is 2 corner buildings alive, and he only has 1 thing to deal with the corner buildings. So he needs to be very cautious of time. If he is not paying attention to the clock, he could fail to get to the last corner building. Let's see if he can make this work. There is still a corner building. This is probably going to be the last building destroyed, so he needs to be very careful of the clock here. As soon as this multi-mortar's tanked, I would expect him to move up the cannon cart at the top. He's waiting a few seconds. There we go. We get it now. He unfortunately loses a cannon cart. Guys, this is not looking too great for the best player in the game. Let's see if he can make this work, but it's looking a little shaky right now. This cannon cart might die right now. Oh my goodness, he's going to lose the cannon cart. Is he going to fail this? He's going to fail this attack. Wow, okay. That was unexpected. But he's not out of the tournament just yet. PA has to beat 175% 2-star to knock Fury out of this competition. This will be insane if PA manages to knock Fury out of the competition. He just needs 179% 2-star. Although, I would expect Fury to have a very nasty trap prepared for PA. I think he already knows how PA plays. I'm not going to say anything, but I would expect him to have a very nasty trap prepared for him. Let's see. I think Fury's actually setting his trap right now. He knows he has to rely on his defense to win. So he's probably, this is why he's taking a little while to send the friendly challenge. He's probably setting a trap that he knows is going to defend PA. Here's the base. Let's see what he's got. So, PA usually plays 5 baby drags, 1 cannon cart. So I would, or 4 baby drags, 2 cannon carts. He just plays baby dragons in general. So I would expect him to have definitely some sort of a baby dragon trap. Either a battlecopter bait or just general baby dragon traps. Now, if PA is really smart here, he would probably play P.E.K.K.A.s. Because it's very unlikely Fury would trap P.E.K.K.A.s when PA is known to play baby dragons. There's a trap already. There's a trap already. So he finds a Tesla with this cannon cart, forcing him to use a baby dragon to save that cannon cart. He does have to use the baby dragon, or he's probably going to fail. So he doesn't get a great ability. Another Tesla already. Wow, okay, this is going to be interesting. He's still in this. He is still in this, absolutely. He has both cannon carts alive. He just only has 3 baby dragons. Now, I think this cannon cart is stuck. He can't move that cannon cart. I think there's a bunch of ground bombs nearby. So this cannon cart at the top has to stay there for the rest of this attack. Otherwise, he will lose the cannon cart. So he's in an interesting position here. He should battlecopter ability on that archer tower, but he chooses not to. He chooses to go for the giant cannon instead. Maybe this is smart. This is going to be close. It all depends how well this baby dragon gets played. He can't move that one at the top. He moves the one at the top and kills the cannon cart. That was not very smart. And now he's down a cannon cart for no reason. He could have had that alive. But it looks like he's still going to make it past stage 1. Oh, wait. The baby dragon might die. The baby dragon dies. The baby dragon dies, guys. Now this becomes incredibly close. He does make it past stage 1 with only 1 cannon cart at like half health. So now this is going to be close, guys. He needs a 179% 2-star, 5-star to knock Fury out of this competition. He is going with a good approach. This is probably the same approach I would go for because it is reliable. But it's not over. You know, it's not over. He needs, with just 175, he's going to be, or 175 would tie it, but he needs 179 to be the winner of this round. It's all good so far. This baby dragon, I think, was a little premature. I don't think he should have sent this one at the bottom just yet, but I don't know if it will really matter. Maybe it was a good decision. Who knows? Maybe it was a good decision. I think that he's going to pass the 179%. Yes. I don't know if it's going to 6-star, but he's going to pass the 179%. Wow. Okay, that was unexpected. Now that was not something that we were expecting to see PA knock Fury out in the first round of this competition. Wow. Okay. You have the wrong stage 2. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That was tragic, bro. That was tragic. Anyways, let's take a look at the bracket now while we're waiting for this next next round to happen. So we're going to take a look over here. Let's refresh the page. So it looks like so far we have Astra and Noseboy going to face off as soon as this first round is done. We have AAA and Ajabai also going to face off. Then CR Gaming and King of Clash. And then me versus First Kerala Boy and Gunner San versus PA. However, we do still have, it looks like 6 more rounds in this first match, or in this first round of the tournament. So yeah, we'll get straight into these next 6 matches before we go into the next round. I don't know who's playing next. The bracket's a little bit jumbled on my end, so Zaki will just tell us. Alright, I don't know who is playing next, but we're going to find out. Looks like Atomics maybe is playing? I don't know. We will find out. The tournament winner, by the way, if anyone is just tuning in right now, first place and second place are both receiving a gold pass. And third place and fourth place are receiving a mystery gift. So, top 4 places will all receive some sort of a prize. Yeah, I have no idea who's playing next. I'll read the chat for a little bit. Hey, Gavin, been really enjoying your videos lately. They're evening watch, haha, keep it going. I appreciate you, bro. Glad that you're enjoying. Wait. Okay, Zaki says Atomics versus Coffin. So, I don't know if... I'm so confused who we're supposed to be watching right now. I'm so confused. Who is playing? Let me ask. Watch Chin Than? Well, that's not the competition. That's they're just doing friendly challenges or something, but they're not who's supposed to be playing. I think it's Laughing Coffin versus Atomics, or I guess Zaki versus Atomics. Gavin, are you able to read my comments? Yes, I see them. All right, so I guess Zaki is playing Atomics. This is what's going on. Are you the only one streaming this tourney? I think Zaki is also streaming. I'm not sure. But here goes Atomics versus Zaki clashing. Let's see what he's got. Atomics is a very, very good player, very diverse. He usually mains... He plays interesting strategies. He tends to play ground strategies. However, they're not typical ground strategies. He kind of adds his little touch to it to make it a little bit more complicated. As you can see here, we've got a dropship, 3 P.E.K.K.A.s, a bomber, and a giant. So, let's see. I would assume he's going to use the dropship maybe on the double cannon to open up all those walls. Nope, bomber goes for those walls. What is the dropship going to be used for? Good P.E.K.K.A. ability there. That is huge. The dropship kind of finds a Tesla, which is not ideal. But I think it's still looking great because it appears that Zaki had air traps set. I think he didn't know that Atomics usually plays ground. So it's going to be a fairly easy 6-star for Atomics, it looks like, considering it was all air traps and he is playing P.E.K.K.A.s. Yeah, he looks like he is just destroying this base. That was a nice attack. Let's see what he's got in stage 2. Let's see what he can do. He's just going to bring more P.E.K.K.A.s and giants. He's essentially going to play the battlecopter with P.E.K.K.A.s in stage 2. This is going to be very interesting. Alright, let's see how he does this. Let's see. So, he's got a P.E.K.K.A. coming in from the side. Smart, I think. And then giant right here. Bomber to open up all the walls. I think he wants the giant to tank both the double cannons, which it does. That is exactly what he was looking for. Now with both those double cannons tanked, and the copter is going to take down this crusher, he should be looking fantastic. Yes, this looks like it is absolutely crushed. So this was a fantastic attack by Atomics over here. Now, Zaki, you have to match Atomics and get a 6-star. So good luck with your attack, my friend. Let's see if you've got this. I'm excited to see you play. Alright. What if Zaki clashing fails on Atomics? It could happen. Anybody could fail. But I believe in him. Let's see if he can make this happen. Alright. Here he goes. Here he goes. He needs to get a 6-star here, or he will be in some trouble. It appears he's going to play P.E.K.K.A.s. Pretty typical strategy, very reliable and can work well if played properly. Although he might still change his army, we don't know yet. I think Zaki is a ground player. I'm not sure, but I think he tends to play ground, yes, more than he plays air. He is starting his attack. Oh no, he messed up the bomber, guys. The bomber did not open up the walls to the Mega Tesla. That's not good, but I think it's not the end of the world. So, he just needs something to open up the walls to the Mega Tesla. This bomber should still do the trick. It should still open it, right? He does get the walls opened, so he's looking in an alright position right now. Although, I don't know. It's not looking fantastic. It's looking alright. The Mega Tesla staying alive is just really wreaking havoc against his army here. Oh man, yeah, the Mega Tesla is just such a scary defense. Honestly, the strongest defense in the game has to be the Mega Tesla. It just ripped apart his entire army, although he might still get this. I think he does. Battle Machine needs to really lock in for him. Oh no, there's a Tesla. There's a Tesla. That Tesla ruined it all. He's unfortunately not going to make it past this stage 1. It was a good effort by him. The bomber not opening up the walls to the Mega Tesla fast just really screwed him over. He needed those walls opened up immediately. Tesla, yeah, that Tesla ruined everything. Alright, so I don't know who's going next, but while we're waiting to figure out who's going next, let's take a look at the brackets again. What round is it? It is still the first round. There's a lot of matches to be played in this first round, so let me refresh the page. And I guess it hasn't been updated yet, but we are still waiting for, it looks like 6 more matches in the first round. Then we'll move on to the second round where all of these people will face off. But we still have 5 or 6 more matches in this first round before we get to the second round. Yeah. Who updates the brackets? Zaki is updating them, I believe. So I don't know who's playing next, but we will find out. Second round is interesting. Yeah, the second round will be very interesting. I'm trying to figure out who's going next. And my keyboard's tweaking. Why does my keyboard go... My keyboard goes small, you see, sometimes, and it's very annoying. Diary and Pekka are playing next. Alright, so here goes Pekka. And here goes Diary. So, Pekka is going to be attempting Diary with an interesting strategy. What is this? 3 Pekkas, 3 Night Witches. Now, I'm not quite sure how he's going to play this. I actually have no idea at all how he's going to play this. But we are having... I think he has some bad Wi-Fi because we're not able to spectate. Let's try again. I think this is him having bad Wi-Fi, not me. Let's just... Let me close out of my app in case it's me, but we'll go back in. Is AJ playing? Yes, AJ is playing. Goated strategy. We will find out. Okay, apparently he has some really bad Wi-Fi because I can't even watch his attack. Is this Pekka Man? No, this is a different Pekka. I can't really watch his attack, though. I don't know what's going on. Where can you find the bracket results? You can't really find them. Oh, here the battle's loading now, but you can't really find them. Zaki made them, and he shared the link to me, so I have to just show you them. They're not like... You can't really go publicly look at them. Finally, we get to watch his attack. I think this attack is delayed by a little bit because we were sitting, looking at the loading symbol for, 20 seconds. I'll try to show the brackets after every match or after every few matches if I remember. Now, I have still absolutely no idea how this strategy is going to work. Or if he even has internet connection. So, we are going to find out. I think he lost connection. I think this is a disconnect. Okay, well, I think he should be able to try again. Yeah, he unfortunately lost connection over there. I don't know. I'll let them figure out who's playing. Am I playing? Yes, I am playing. Okay, looks like he's getting another try because he lost connection, so I guess that's not a fair way to get eliminated. Here he goes. All right, we got Pekka. His internet is back. I won my first match. Yes, I did. Looks like he is still going to play this 3 Pekka, 3 Night Witch strategy with the Battlecopter. I'm genuinely so curious to see how he is going to use this. I've never seen this strategy. Battlecopter right there. Okay, interesting. Let's see how this works. So Battlecopter will get to level 3 ability. I would assume he probably wants to click that ability like on the roaster. So it's going to damage Mega Tesla, Expo, Double Cannon. Like the roaster is a very good spot for that ability. However, he will be taking a lot of damage on the roaster. So he needs to kind of put these Night Witches in fast so we can get some tanking from the bats. If he doesn't hurry up and put the Night Witches in, his Battlecopter is going to die. And his Battlecopter is actually dead. So he really needed to put those Night Witches in a lot faster. And now his P.E.K.K.A.s are finding all the ground traps in the game. Oh, man. And now the Night Witch abilities right into the roaster is not what you want to see at all. That thing will destroy all the bats pretty much instantly. This attack is not going through. This was just, I'm honestly not quite sure what the plan was here, but it didn't work out. So, Diary just needs to beat a 59% to be able to advance to the next round. It was a good try. Good try by Mr. P.E.K.K.A. over here. I think he is in a lower trophy range. Let me take a look. He is at 2,800 trophies, so he's definitely a little bit of a lower level player. So that was definitely a good effort by him. If he used the witches while the roaster was tanked, he may have clapped. Possibly. Possibly, but he didn't. Now, I don't know who's playing next. I think Diary is going to attack P.E.K.K.A. or something. I think that, yeah, Diary is about to attack P.E.K.K.A. He just needs to beat 59%. Yeah, Diary attack P.E.K.K.A. I don't know if P.E.K.K.A. is still online. Let's take a look. Where is P.E.K.K.A.? He's at like 2,800 trophies. P.E.K.K.A. went offline. He doesn't have the little green dot by his symbol. So, this means that I think Diary just wins this round because P.E.K.K.A. is not online anymore. P.E.K.K.A. offline. Okay, Diary wins that round, I guess, because P.E.K.K.A. went offline. Okay, Zaki says Mr. Six Star versus Cloud now. I don't know about that because I think Mr. Six Star and Cloud both already played in this tournament, so I'm kind of confused what's happening. All right, while they figure that out, let's take a look at the brackets because they're figuring out who is playing. So we're going to take a look at the brackets over here. And we're going to refresh the page. I think it's been updated. Yeah, so the brackets are actually a little bit chopped right now. I'm not sure what's happening, but there's still a few more matches that need to be played to determine who is going to face off in these matches. But yeah, we'll go back to the game. It looks like Mr. Perfect versus Laughing Coffin are playing. All right, Laughing Coffin is going in with what looks like 6 baby dragons. Now, 6 baby dragons is a very powerful army. However, if you screw up in stage 1, stage 2 becomes very difficult. So he needs to really focus on playing stage 1 well. If you play stage 1 well, stage 2 is a piece of cake. But if you mess up stage 1, stage 2 can get close. So he's going with a pretty good copter position here, charging up to level 3 without taking much damage. Actually, without taking any damage. This is a very good copter position. Now, another thing with 6 baby dragons is you want to let the copter work for a long time. So as long as he can possibly wait, he wants to wait with this copter. Now he's got to react, put a baby dragon in. A little bit early on that ability, but it's all good so far. It's looking good. All right, he's got baby dragons coming in from what looks like every side, which is exactly what you want to see. So it's looking pretty good so far. Mega Tesla goes down. He needs to really put all these baby dragons in fast. He's kind of waiting a little too long. Yeah, now he's... Oh, no. Does his copter die? Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a little bit of an issue. The copter goes down, which is not what you want to see. Not at all. But the good news is that he did not use one baby dragon. So if he can manage to not use this baby dragon, then he's going to be able to swap it out for another troop in stage 2. But unfortunately, he has to use it. This is the risk that comes with 6 baby dragons. If you screw up stage 1, then it's kind of hard to play stage 2. But he does get so lucky. Oh my goodness, he got a really lucky break here that 2 firecrackers are upgrading in stage 2. Now this should be really easy. There's only 3 firecrackers on the base. Wow, okay. If this was a like maxed out stage 2, he could have been in a lot of trouble. He should be just fine. He should just bring 4 baby dragons with the battle machine and just rail over the space. Oh, he's bringing cannon carts. He should bring 4 baby dragons with the battle machine. If he goes 2cc, you leave the stream. I know, right? He needs to just go baby dragons, and this will be really easy. Looks like he's really thinking about this plan. So I'm not quite sure why he placed that baby dragon there, because when you're playing baby dragons with the battle machine stage 2, you just want to get the battle machine charged up to level 3 ability, and then you place the baby dragons after he gets up to level 3 ability. So he sent these baby dragons in a little prematurely, and now I'm questioning whether that battle machine even manages to get to level 3 ability. It does not. That's a little bit of an issue. He needed that battle machine to go to level 3 ability. However, I think he still will be just fine because this base was upgrading, so he still manages to be just fine. And he should have plenty of time here. Should have just BM by itself till it dies? Yes, exactly, exactly. When you're playing baby dragons with the battle machine stage 2, you need to send the battle machine by itself. But he does still get it. These matches are making you laugh so hard. It is pretty nice to watch how everybody plays. Now, Mr. Perfect also has to 6-star Laughing Coffin. Otherwise, Mr. Perfect will be out of here. Mr. Perfect, I mean. Um, so, Mr. Perfect and whoever just played, I forgot who played. Laughing Coffin. Now Mr. Perfect needs to attack Laughing Coffin. We will wait for them to send the challenge. Yes, Mr. Perfect, now attack. Tell him, Zaki. Alright, I don't know what's taking so long. Two matches still after that, right? And round 2 is now or tomorrow. I don't know how many more matches are in round 1, but we're gonna do round 2 today. We're playing this whole entire bracket today. Here, let me show you hold on, we gotta watch these guys play first. But we're doing this whole bracket today, and then we're gonna do the same thing tomorrow. So we're gonna play round 2, round 3 today. I think round 4 as well. What the fuck is this strategy, guys? He's going with the crazy strategy. If he plays this is going to be either completely overkill or it's going to go terribly. This is one of the biggest gambles ever, this army. You either will destroy the base if you get really good E-Wiz abilities, or you are going to go not so good. It looks like he is planning... No, never mind. He's changing armies. 3 E-Wiz. He's still got 3 E-Wiz collected, or selected. No bomber is quite concerning. Or no way to open the walls, I should say. He's got no way to open the walls still. He's bringing 2 E-Wiz, 2 Giants, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. I think he needs to bring something to open up walls. He brings a bomber. Okay, smart. I think it would have gone pretty badly if he didn't have anything to open up walls. Really nice E-Wiz here. Tesla kind of ruins it. Oh man, that Tesla really ruins this E-Wiz. He wanted the E-Wiz to chain to the Mega Tesla. And now the Tesla's caused the E-Wiz to not chain to the Mega Tesla. This kind of throws off his whole plan. I know he wanted the Mega Tesla to get chained, and yeah, now he is in an interesting situation where the Mega Tesla is still alive at full health. 1 E-Wiz going down. Oh, wait, hold on. This is looking pretty good, guys. This is actually looking really good. He actually destroys this base. Hold on a minute. This was actually a very impressive attack. Even with the traps making this not go according to plan, he still manages to destroy this base. He's got 2 E-Wizards alive, a bomber and the battle machine. This is kind of crazy. That was a very impressive attack. Even with the Teslas ruining his E-Wiz chains, he still manages to make this work. Now, what is he going to do in Stage 2? There is a really easy way to take down this Stage 2 with 2 E-Wizes, and I don't know if he knows it. I'm assuming he knows it, but we'll see. He's bringing Cannon Cart, Giant, Smart. Smart. I would probably do the same. But I'm just curious to see if he knows the E-Wiz method. He's really thinking here, which makes me think he doesn't know the method and he's trying to think of a new method. The method I'm thinking of is 1 E-Wiz on the elixir storage, 1 on this cannon, and then he would have the Giant or the battle machine tank all these defenses. However, I think he is thinking of something else, and this guy seems to be very good with the E-Wizards. Little mistake letting the multi-mortar lock on to this E-Wiz, but this is good. This is how he should play it. Kind of. Not really, but it should still work. Oh, he kind of messed up. He kind of messed up, guys. Yeah, that was not the correct places for the E-Wiz. I think he's going to fall just short now. But he did sort of make a little mistake here. Kind of complicated to explain what the mistake was. But he let one E-Wiz get locked onto by the multi-mortar. And that really just ruined everything. But he might still be able to get this. I think he still gets it. I think he still gets it, guys. The battle machine will go down. It's honestly just a matter of whether Mr. Perfect or whether Laughing Coffin has spring traps around. One spring trap? He has no spring traps. Wow. Okay. I think that means that they go into the Noah's Ark round. Because both of them got a 6-star. So now they'll have to play Noah's Ark. So for those of you guys who don't know what Noah's Ark is, it is essentially you have to select 6 different troops, whatever troops you want, but all 6 of your camps must be different troops. And it's really, really, really difficult. It's extremely difficult to think of a plan in 60 seconds with 6 different troops. So it's pretty much whoever gets the higher percentage with Noah's Ark is going to advance to the next round. This is only the second time we have seen it go into the Noah's Ark match this stream. The first time was with me and somebody else. I wish I could type with like my normal keyboard. Let me try figure out how to make this keyboard normal again. This always happens when I'm streaming. You see my keyboard? If we have anyone who's like tech savvy in the chat, please help me. My keyboard goes all freaking miniature like this whenever I'm streaming. And I've got it to go back to normal sometimes, but I don't know how. How do we do this? See, I don't know what I've clicked to make it go back to normal. I don't know. Anyways, they gotta play Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark is bananas when you're not very experienced. Yes, it is the hardest thing to do in this game, pretty much. When will I organize a tournament? I don't know. Maybe sometime in the future. But here goes Laughing Coffin. He has to use 6 different army camps. We're not expecting either of these guys to 6 stars. So it's pretty much whoever gets the higher percentage. Now, I will tell you guys, there is one little trick. Or not really a trick, but there's one thing you can do to make Noah's Ark attacks a lot easier. Is find E-Wiz value. If you can find somewhere to put an E-Wiz with Noah's Ark, it makes the rest of the attack a lot easier. So always, like when you're playing Noah's Ark, I would say the number one thing you need to look for is somewhere to put an E-Wiz. The Electrofire Wizard can get immense value, and if you can find a good spot for it, it definitely helps. So he should be looking somewhere for somewhere to put one. It appears he's not bringing one, though. I think he's just doing something else. By the way, Gavin, if you plan to do a tournament, you can help organizing it. All right, I will let you know. I appreciate that. So he's bringing a cannon cart. Not a bad cannon cart. He's going to get some decent buildings, but he needs to really think about the other troops, like, effectively. The cannon cart's fine. What is he going to do with these other troops? Copter there. All good so far. All good, but it's just really hard to know how to place the other troops. It's all good. We got the cannon cart. We got the copter. Oh, he's finding some air baits now. Using an archer to help with the Tesla. I don't know if it's really worth it, but I guess it's not a bad idea. He helps take down the air bombs quickly. I guess that's a good idea. Alright, not too bad. He's got this. He should move the cannon cart up now. While the giant's tanking this lava launcher, he needs to be moving up the cannon cart. He needs to take advantage of this tanking from the lava launcher. Now he moves it up, but it might be too late. He could have got a lot more value by moving up that cannon cart earlier. Unfortunately, the attack seems to be falling apart, but it was a good effort. To be honest, that was not too bad. That was not too bad. He's going to get 79%, it looks like. 80% with Noah's Ark is not too bad at all. So now the opponent has to beat 80%. 80% is solid. It's solid. Let's see if he can beat 80%. It'll be interesting. Alright, so now we need Mr. Perfect, or no, we need Laughing Coffin to post his base for Mr. Perfect. When will I organize a tournament? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Alright, we're waiting for Mr. Perfect or Laughing Coffin to post his base for Mr. Perfect. Here he goes. This will be interesting. He needs to beat 80% with Noah's Ark. Now, remember what I said earlier. You gotta look for somewhere to put an E-Wiz. It makes this attack a lot easier if you can find somewhere for an E-Wiz. Let's see. He has the E-Wiz selected. It's your favorite base? Yes. This one. And it definitely does provide E-Wiz value. And I think he knows where it is. On the elixir storage. Let's see if he can make this work. He's probably, if I was thinking what he's thinking, he's probably trying to use the cannon cart to remove the Mega Tesla once the lava launcher's tanked. No, not really. He has another plan. Let's see. So cannon cart down here. I'm not sure what this is for. He does use the E-Wiz. This is very smart. Except he lets it take too much damage. No, 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 no. This is a mistake. He needed to use a giant. This is a big mistake. Now, these archer towers have destroyed his E-Wiz. He needed to use the giant to tank the archer towers and then place the E-Wiz. Now the E-Wiz gets pretty much no value at all. So now it's not looking too good. He just needs above 80%. And I'm honestly not too sure if he's going to get that. It's looking a little close. A little close. It's looking kind of chopped, guys. I don't think he's going to get it. I don't even think he's going to get a 2-star. Yeah, he unfortunately doesn't even get a 2-star. It was a good plan overall, but the execution was just not there. The E-Wiz died very early. I don't know what the cannon cart was for, but it was a good effort. It was a good effort. So this means that Laughing Coffin will be promoting into the next round. Where can you find the bracket? I can show you the bracket. I honestly don't know where you can find the bracket. You can ask Zaki. But Zaki sent me access to the bracket. I don't think it's public. Like, I don't think it's public. Let me ask him if round 1 is done. So round 1 done. Okay, apparently round 1 is done. We're going to take a look at the bracket, though, real quick. So let me turn on so you can see my computer. There you go. And now, if we look over here, we're going to refresh the bracket real quick. So this is what it's looking like, if you guys can see. We've got Astra and Noseboy. I think they're the first match. And then we have AAA and Ajabai. They're going to face off afterwards. Then CR Gaming and King of Clash. And then first Corolla Boy and me. And then we have Gunner, San, and PA. And over here, I'm not sure what's happening, Zaki. Does Atomics not have an opponent? Or did these two not play? I don't know. Atomics is going to face somebody. And then we've got Pekka and Laughing Coffin. I don't know what's going on over there. He doesn't have an opponent. But that's basically what it looks like. All right, let's see what they're saying. Oh, I guess they're doing... I thought it's today. Okay, I guess that's it for today then. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because I thought we were playing a different round. I thought we're playing like another round tomorrow. I'm just going to let Zaki figure it all out. I'm so confused. I let him figure it out, and I'll just do whatever he says. What about the other batch of players meant for tomorrow? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think there's a whole nother batch of players meant for tomorrow. But these guys all want to do round 2 tomorrow, so I don't know. Trying to get 2 accounts in so you can throw versus Noseboy. Good luck. Good luck with that. Zaki says for day 2 they'll remove some players and do it shorter. I don't think that's a good idea. I think that you shouldn't remove any players. But I guess that they all are agreeing. All right, let me confirm. So, no more matches today. By the way, Gavin, this is why you don't cast or host tourneys. I get it. I understand completely. Yeah. It's honest. It's chaos trying to host them. I used to host King of the Hill all the time, and it was just a nightmare. It was too hard to organize everything. All right. Can you show your home village? I can show you it, but there's nothing much to see. It's just my name base over here. I don't really play the home village anymore. Kind of retired off of that. The reason why I don't like doing it all this tomorrow is because we're gonna have to do so much tomorrow. There's still a whole nother batch of players that have to play tomorrow, and then we haven't even done we're gonna have to do round 2 from today also tomorrow. But I guess they're all going offline. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. At least you guys, on the bright side, you got to see 20 really interesting attacks from a lot of different players. Some of them really skilled players. So at least you guys learned something. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I guess that is going to do it for today's stream. Glad you guys enjoyed. And Yeah. As soon as I find the end stream button, we're gonna call it a day. Thank you guys for tuning in, though. I appreciate you guys. One second. All right. Adios, amigos.